Hey, hi. I'm Mona, and this is Pawsh Wash versus Petsmart. So we left Pawsh Wash because they were complaining about all the dead ticks on Brian, right? But because I questioned the groomer's ability to do her work, I think that's why they didn't want to continue with his grooming. She took offense to it or something. I don't know. But when I went in there, because they told me what was going on over the phone, they said, yeah, we washed Brian, but you can go ahead and pick him up now. So I was like, all right. So I went in there. I didn't say a word. I signed, I did my card. It was $65 just to wash him. And then I got Brian, and then we left. I was silent the whole time. And so I did the little video outside. I was kind of upset, you know? And so when I left there, like, Brian still got the wash. So I had to, and you know what? I'm looking at him? Nothing. There's nothing on him. And they told me that they picked off like 50 or 60 ticks or whatever. Nothing, And then so I thought, all right, So I decided to come to PetSmart because I like to double check to see if Chica's toy is here, and they had one, so I got one. But I also saw the grooming people right there, and I said, you know what? Let me ask them a question, because you know what? It was actually PetSmart in the past that taught me about, they have he has a lot of ticks, you need to take him to the vet, and then the vet gave me the pill, and then that's how I discovered the pill, you know what I mean, from PetSmart, because they tell you stuff. And so I went in there and I said, I need to speak to a pet professional. I just want to ask you some questions. And I told them that we just came from that place, and that they told me that they picked off 50 and 60 ticks from him, blah, blah, blah. And the one lady looked at me and said, if he had that many ticks, he would be like lethargic. He would be like sickly already. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, that's not, no. And I was like, oh. And I said, but he's on the Brovecto. So like they all just kind of flake off, they fall off and they die. And she's like, oh, yeah, I have that for my dog, and they're still going to get on there, but they're all dead. And I'm like, yeah. So I told them what happened at the Pawsh Wash over there, and they're all, oh, yeah. And they agreed with me, that they probably just got mad because I questioned the girl's ability and that I was shocked by certain things. And they're only going to charge me the same price here for cut and wash. Because I said, do you guys have an opening? I said, he's been washed, but, and I said, I just look at him. He doesn't have anything. And the lady said, there's no way he could have had 50 or 60 ticks. There's no way. Of course, no way, because I also, have been brushing him, and there's nothing, maybe one or two here and there. But they just got, really mean about him and my comment about the lady's ability as a groomer. And I looked at the ladies when I said that, and they're like, yeah, that's probably why they didn't want to do it, because you question their ability. But the one lady said it was a good idea for me to ask, because if they would have said like, oh yeah, she just graduated, take her a long time, that's fine. At least be honest. But they were really like, ugh. And so over here, I have an appointment for him on Friday, and I'll try to walk him on the concrete. He has an appointment at 8:30. But that woman in there, she knows. She has Brovecto for her dog also. And she says, even though, she says she tries to walk her dog, or she still finds them on him, but they're dead. They're dead. Like, you can brush them off. Like, And so, yeah, Brian has a new appointment right here at PetSmart. The ladies here are very nice. I'm in the system. I already showed them the rabies shot paper because I had it in my purse already. And, poor thing is going to have to go through another washing because I don't know, washing is not so great for their skin too much. But it's okay, whatever. They're going to do it again. Yeah, and you know what? They also said inside there that they've heard some bad things about that place too. I think the lady there, she has a chip on her shoulder, like she wants at the Pawsh Wash. She wants everybody to succumb to what she says, and you must pay this and that and the other. And the ladies in there told me like it's only gonna take them like roughly an hour. She said, but it might take long because she's jumping between dogs, you know? Um, but they don't charge per hour. They charge for what you're getting, This one here is in Lawrence. This is PetSmart. And I suggest that if you're in this area traveling like we do, because, I've traveled 3 times around the United States, I have never experienced such a bad grooming place. And to be quite honest with you, they are the most highest priced. Pawsh Wash is the most highest priced groomer that I've been in the whole United States. The whole United States. So, yeah, I don't suggest you take your dog there. Take it to PetSmart. They're going to charge you $65 for cut and wash. And if your dog is on Provecto, they know about that stuff, and they know that those ticks just flake off because they dry up and die. They're not going to make excuses for you or anything. They know about it. And your dog will be happy. Don't go to the Pawsh Wash. They're trying to rip people off. Even when I went to Wolfgang in Texas, I think they charged me like, 60 or 70 or something like that. But you know what? It's a little store. I spent another like $150 in their store on products because I appreciate these places. So I try to give these businesses a good report, and I try to help them out by buying their products, which they have some good ones over there. So yeah, no, this is not Pawsh Wash. This is more like, bring your dog in, and if we like you, we will do it. You know what I mean? Don't go there. The people are rude and nasty. Well, the lady who called me on the phone, she was all right. She was nice. And the guy who took care of me at the front, he was nice. It was the actual groomer who was being weird. Yeah, no. And you know what? To be quite honest with you, I'm a little nervous if they were rough or mean with him because of the way the groomer was acting. I hope they weren't mean to him. You know what I'm saying? No. Poor thing. He has nothing on him right now. I don't see nothing. No, What's this here? Okay, he has a little scab right there. Nothing. He don't have nothing. And you know what? When I just tried to check him, he was pissed off. He doesn't usually they did something to him over there. They did something that he got upset. Because when I just tried to check him, like he was upset right now. And he wasn't like that before. I don't know what they did. But Pawsh Wash versus PetSmart, thumbs down for Pawsh Wash, thumbs up for PetSmart. Watch your pets at some of these groomers. Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't been to a bad groomer yet, except for that place in the past 3 years. And he has to get groomed every 2 months. So, yeah, this is a very bad review for them, But that's all I have. I just wanted to fill you guys in on that, on the comparison between Pawsh Wash and PetSmart. Yeah, it's very, very bad over there, And Brian will be coming back to PetSmart to get him a nice grooming for the same price as over there. They wanted to charge me $140. They wanted to charge me $140, and they said, oh, it takes us 2 hours to do. No. In Alabama, there was a groomer there that taught me everything to do with him, even expressing the glands and everything, like all that stuff. It took her an hour to teach me that. I still don't want to do it. But yeah, no, you guys, okay? That's all I have. This was Pawsh Wash versus PetSmart, and I'll talk to you guys next time.